Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach. Today we're doing an ECOMI OMI video. Currently the price is 6056 and a high of 6081 and a low of 5452 over the past 24 hours. Now, wasn't planning on doing a video today because I had some other things going on, but VeVe did put out a trailer that I felt like I had to kind of talk about because it was interesting. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. When I saw this trailer, I thought, we're seeing Transformers out here. Now, to give you an idea, I'm a late 90s baby, so therefore, don't think I was really there for the golden age of the new IP that has been announced for VeVe. But there's more to what we're seeing here, I think at least, than what has been announced necessarily. And that's what I want to go over today. You can give me your thoughts. I might be wrong with this one because, like I say, I wasn't around during that time like some of y'all were. But anyway. Voltron, legendary defender, rolls on to VeVe Saturday 11 December at 8 AM PT. Before we go further, for some reason Firefox is forcing me onto dark mode with everything right now. I don't know why, it's weird as heck to me, but we're going to roll with it for now. Because I do like doing light mode for videos at least. Anyway, so obviously we see a trailer right here, not going to open it because it's going to have copyrighted music, no doubt about it. But yes, it is happening in a few days time, 2 days actually from now, 8 AM PT. Let's mute this. Coming soon to VeVe. Here we go. Voltron Legendary Defender. Now, as someone who didn't watch Voltron, like I say, maybe I'm a bit too young. I was so excited thinking, oh, it's a Transformer thing. Because I did watch Transformers, but I don't know like it well enough to like know every. I know the Decepticons and etc etc. But when you think about Decepticons, you think about there's also Voltron, right? Like it'd be on at the end, I guess. Anyway, that's my own stupid fault. I looked down. Well, actually, I looked into it, and this has zero to do with Transformers. Which is all good. But people are really happy about this, right? People are going ham, this is awesome, no freaking way. I think I saw Dan also respond to this. I'm not sure if it'll show up here. I think saying something about how it was his childhood. People saying, take all my money. Someone else actually got their physical collectible here. So, yeah. Some people are actually saying they don't want the blind box. Interesting. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, oh yeah, here we are. Huge part of my childhood as an 80s kid. See, because I wasn't even around in the 80s, so yeah. Let's go through this. Voltron is an animated television series franchise that features a team of 5 space explorers who pilot a giant super robot known as Voltron. Before we go through this Wikipedia article, I want to say now that, of course, and I'll probably put it in the title to make it more interesting because it is interesting. Not just the IP that we're seeing here, but of course, the publisher, if you like, the whatever you want to call it, of this IP, I don't think we've seen them actually announced before. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm talking DreamWorks. Let's continue. Produced by Ted Koplar through his production company, World Events Productions, Voltron was an adaptation of several Japanese animated television series from Toei Animation. The original television series aired in syndication from September 10, 1984 to 1985. So, like, 10 years, over 10 years before I was born. The first season of Voltron featuring the Lion Force Voltron was adapted to the series Beast King Go Lion. Okay. The second season featuring the vehicle team Voltron was adapted from the unrelated series. Okay. So interesting stuff, right? And actually, let's have a quick, so actually they got a lot of toys, a lot of comic books as well. I wonder if we're going to see those. So we see the comic books right here. And then we also see what looks like soundtracks, and then we also I think saw toys as well. Like I said, we're gonna go to toys real quick, and we see that we have Matchbox Toys, Punish Place, Trendmasters, Toynami, Mattel, of course, Bandai, Lego, Playmates, etc. So very interesting stuff. Not sure how that will all tie in. Obviously, right now we mainly have what honestly would be a digital version of a physical toy anyway, right? So Voltron itself, I wanted to see sort of what it was looking like from like a brand equity point of view. I typed in Voltron into YouTube. I am not going to preview any of this on this channel because I just feel like it's all going to be copyright claimed and I don't have the time for that. So But we can see here that at least 4 years ago, we have some really cool things. Actually, VeVe comes up. Okay, VeVe. That's cool. But yeah, everything else is from like 4 years ago, 15 years ago. 2.6 million views, 1.3 mil, 2.4, 3.2, etc. I mean, most recent videos did a lot less, and they stopped posting. Because yeah, you see like only a few thousand. I mean, sheesh, I get almost as many views as Voltron does now. Crazy. But anyway, so that's that. But the main thing to me that I got kind of excited about, obviously, this will be very valuable to, I guess, 80s kids, which is awesome. But as someone who's not an 80s kid, that's hard for me to relate to, apart from just like being excited that it's something that's very big to a generation, right? And that is huge. And so I'm assuming these will be worth a lot later down the line. But what's also very exciting, of course, is the logo that I see above Voltron Legendary Defender, which is, of course, DreamWorks. Now, tell me in the comments if I'm being really stupid. Please don't word it like that, obviously. But let me know if we have actually seen DreamWorks and that I'm just like being very absent. But I feel like I knew Disney. Obviously, we knew Disney. And DreamWorks, to me at least, as a kid, because I watched a lot of DreamWorks films as a kid, it was actually, I think in my head, I always thought that Disney owned DreamWorks. That was always like my thought process. Like I knew that they didn't own DreamWorks over this year because I've been looking more and more at IPs and, you know, parent organizations, subsidiaries, etc. So I learned, I think maybe even either this year or last year, that DreamWorks is not owned by Disney. You know how some things, the IPs are so like similar in demographic, in style, etc., that you sort of just think that they, you know, they gotta be together. Turns out DreamWorks isn't. So that's cool. I actually want to see if DreamWorks has a parent organization real quick. I assume that they do. Okay, so it's Viacom. Oh, I'm stupid. Now you're going to tell me. Okay, it's Viacom CBS. Okay, well, in that case, yeah, we've had DreamWorks for a while then, I'd assume. And we just haven't seen many of their works yet, you know? Because realistically, DreamWorks has, you know, a lot of these are like I say, you could expect these to be Disney films, right? Ants, which actually came out the year I was born. Now that I'm looking at it, that's crazy. Prince of Egypt. Obviously, we had Madagascar. I was 7. We have Shrek 2. Obviously, Shark Tale. Big fan of that back in the day. B-movie, Chicken Run, like all of these these are classics. Wallace and Gromit even, like, so even Transformers, right? So I would love to see these being, in fact, now that I'm looking at these, I'm wondering if this is a sign that we may end up seeing these films in you know, is this the first DreamWorks? I think, tell me if I'm correct or if I'm wrong. I think this is the first ever DreamWorks IP that we're seeing coming to VeVe. I might be wrong. I'm not saying it is. I'm just like thinking that that's what's the case. But if it is, then I wonder if this is like the first out of the entire lineup, because, you know, imagine seeing these for Christmas, right? You can easily see Shrek, you can see Madagascar, you can see all of these childhood favorites, I think, being a Christmas toy, right? Being a Christmas present. So what are your thoughts on this? I would love to hear your take. This is exciting to me, again, more so because of the DreamWorks thing than Voltron. Voltron, I'm sure, will make us a lot of money in many ways, and I'm sure that, you know, because it will be worth a lot to a lot of people. But as someone who is a little bit too young maybe for that, pardon me, I think that I'm more excited about the actual DreamWorks collaboration. Like, I'm fully excited about that. What are your thoughts, though? Let me know in the comments below. With that being said, I'm going to get off this video because I wasn't planning to make a video today about VeVe, but like I say, when things like these come out, you know, I kind of feel like it's part of my job to talk about. So with that being said, if this video is interesting or helpful to you in any way, shape, or form, a like is always much appreciated. And if you would like to be kept happening in this topic every single day, most of today, this is my channel. I cover everything on every single day. So if you want to be happening, hit that subscribe button, notifications on. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next VeVe video.